For Youth Saloons, we are underway, and it's your current Southern champion, Nathan Ryan, who leads them down. Oh, it's a wee bit greasy between 1 and 2. You see the cars sliding there. Ryan really struggling to get the rubber to the ground. Trouble there for Libby Palmer between turns 1 and 2. And Blake Murdoch, yellows are coming out. Track still very, very greasy indeed. Oh, young Livingston having a wee bit of trouble out of 2 and 3 as well. So we should get a start next time around, going back to those original starting positions. Track still looks to just be a little bit greasy. It could be an interesting race here with the Youth Saloons. They're all pretty eager to get to the front of the field. Jake McIntyre got a good start last time in car 888. He shot to the low line and managed to sneak up into about 3rd spot. He's currently down, starting in 8th place. So Nathan Ryan, once again, that leads him down to turn 1 and 2, but young Josh Livingston gives absolutely nothing away in car 15. Luke Malloy looks for a way down the inside, manages to sneak on through. He's now up into that 2nd place. Look at Jacob McIntyre, under brakes, dives in there relatively deep. Malloy, he had a wee bit of trouble coming out of turn 3 as well. Very bumpy coming out of 4. It's hurt young Harrison Brown. He's moved well down the field. So Luke Malloy now really battling with Nathan Ryan. Jacob McIntyre looks up the inside as well. It's a 3-way battle at the front of the grid. Hayden Graves next in the queue. Then we go back to Livingston, Brown and Reed. That's how they line up at the front of the field. Nathan Ryan making the other 2 go. Oh, there's going to be contact here. Malloy takes a bit of a hit from McIntyre. Nothing sinister there at all. It was just the way they slid into turns 1 and 2. That track's still very, very greasy. Good tidy racing. McIntyre overshoots turn 3. Round they come. Nathan Ryan still leads this one here. Malloy still on his outside. Side by side through 1 and 2. Onto the back straight. It's a drag race. McIntyre, all he can see is the tail end of 2 Honda Integras in front of him at the moment. Oh, Ryan makes a rare mistake coming out of 4, but he still just holds the lead. He tries to get the overlap. Ryan on the inside. Malloy manages to go right round the outside of him. What a drive by young Luke Malloy. He now leads this one here. Heat 1 of the Southland Championship. Issues for Blake Murdoch. Circulates on the outside of the track. So Malloy now with a handy lead over Nathan Ryan. Then we go back to Jacob McIntyre and Hayden Graves in 4th place. Oh, McIntyre looks on the inside of Ryan at the moment, gets pushed to the infield. Ryan didn't leave him any room whatsoever. Luke Malloy with a wee bit of lap traffic just up in front of them. In the form of Libby Palmer, he goes right to the outside, gives her plenty of room. She just sticks on the inside. Down to 1 and 2, that battle for 2nd and 3rd place. There's tight. Nathan Ryan sneaks past Libby Palmer, but McIntyre does a job on him and moves up into that 2nd place. Harrison Brown looking sharp late in the race as well. He's starting to put pressure on the back of 34, which is Hayden Graves. Malloy now starting to creep up onto the back of Skylar Fisher in 96. Will lap traffic become a factor here in heat number 1 for the Southern Championship of Youth Saloons? Only a couple of laps left in this one here, and it's this Thieves Auto sponsored Honda Integra with young Luke Malloy behind the wheel, who's doing a fine job at the moment. 2nd place. Jacob McIntyre in car 888, Nathan Ryan in 3rd, Hayden Graves in 4th place. Livingston has a look on the inside of Graves. Harrison Brown on the outside. Josh Livingston, I tell you what, since he's been off that mentor program a couple of meetings ago, he's really come to life. So it's Luke Malloy presented the white flag. Half a lap to go to bag maximum points in the Southland Youth Saloon Championship. Looks to the outside of Anastasia Ladbroke. He's going to take out the black and white checker. Car 43, Luke Malloy. Jake McIntyre second. Nathan Ryan in third. Then Harrison Brown. Hayden Graves. Josh Livingston. So a good drive by Luke Malloy. He will lead the championship heading into round number 2 a little bit later on this evening.